Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Sturree from CZT Katie Crommett. This is another, well, sort of kind of tangulation. It's a combination of, between number 1 and then 2. Well, sort of kind of cadent, but really I think the tangle is fungies, if I remember right, where we mirror the S shapes instead of, doing them all the same direction. Here's how it goes. Now, I think I'll do it with the regular pen. I was experimenting. Let me do one. We're going to put kind of like it's like a squashed orb or a squashed dot because it's filled in. So kind of like this. Well, I don't really get that from, here's what I'm thinking. I was using the graphic 1 to just kind of make the mark, but I like the ends on this a little bit better. All right, so having them, so here's my tile. I'm having it angle, how do I want to word that? Lower left to the upper right, I guess you could say. And we're going to work, sort of, hopefully, to put these kind of in a column. There we go. I'll get 4 in there. And then the other side, they're going to angle the opposite direction. Maybe not that angled. But it'll all be all right because it's Zentangle. Okay. However they turn out is however they turn out, and it's all good. Now here's where it's like cadent, and I am going to use the takeoff and land concept. That is, so I'm going to trace over a little the outer edge of this. So if you just watch, little of this, and then here's my S, and then I'm going to bring it in and trace a little over the bottom of the one below. Okay, so we'll just do that all the way down. It makes such a difference, a neat difference in the placement. Because if you just put an S, then it's going to end up, coming from anywhere and going to anywhere on that. And heck, even using the takeoff and land concept, sometimes well, I don't know. It still adds some continuity because I said this one looks like it's coming down a little bit below where that like it's just coming right off the end instead of coming off the top. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are important thing today, and they're not really working. Let me do this though. I'm gonna just. Yeah, that's not gonna. Okay. All right, similar on the opposite side. We're going to mirror this. So I'm going to trace on the, outside of this into the bottom of that seed. Like so. Like that. And I'll probably end up, oh, what the heck. Yeah, let's take them off of the edge here, if I can think my S shape like that, just a partial. And I'm always thinking I'm coming off of the top of this, and then you're swinging out and around to make your S shape, because my brain was stopping. It's like, which direction am I going again? So maybe that might help. If you're thinking, okay, I'm at either side, I'm coming from the top, and then that's going to guide the first direction of the S shape. Okay. Next, now here's where the between comes in. From the end, let me look back at hers. Yeah, pretty much from the end of where this filled in seed shape, squished dot, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to start from the right side. I don't know that it matters. You just have to be consistent as you go. And I'm going to draw a line. I'm imagining that the other end is down here. And then from this, and we're going to stop. So it's kind of like you pick your angle also and work to stick with it. Work to. I might change mine right away. All right, so like that. This is where the between part comes in. So then we're going to alternate. So you're always alternating. So this one's going to come in. Yeah, similar. It's a lot longer than this. This we're imagining that it goes down further. Same thing here. And then we stop when it comes to that first line. And just keep alternating them. And this is one that you really do have to work it from the bottom up. And let's see, I'm going to imagine this has been coming down about halfway. And see, I'm looking at these to just kind of gauge it. So it looks plausible as if I punched this out of a bigger pattern. Okay, and that is it. That is it. So the hardest part is probably just a little bit higher focus, but it's not that bad. Once you get this, the between part, and it's just, stopping where you have, when you come to the first line, and that's it. It's probably, I don't know, I think I found it more brain consuming to do the backwards S, because I usually have that challenge. It's like, wait, how do I do that again? All right, no, that's the way the regular S goes, and then this is how the other goes. Now, do take a look at the For More Inspiration link, because there are a ton of ways to have fun with this, and I really love the samples that Katie has put on her page. And make sure to scroll down so you can see some bigger ones with some neat ideas. And yeah, just really, really cool. Let's see. Well, and actually right in the step out, she, has a sample like this, and this is part of between, so I kind of like having it in there. I'm going to look at it this way. So and I need to start here because this is where I would do it. When you do normal between, you kind of add a little weight at the end. And so I'm going to add that weight where I normally would have with between. So really, it's just in the corners when I'm looking at it this direction anyway. But you don't have to do that. I also like her one sample right on the step out where there's weight at the bottom, but it's not just rounding. It's a little bit. Oh, I forgot this one. Oh, because I started there. It kind of travels up a little bit more. So you get to have just as much fun as you would like to have with this one. That adds so much. It really does. All right. And then for shading, here's how I was thinking. Well, wait, let me, and I do like to look and see what, I want to, yeah, I was kind of doing that. All right. Here's how I was thinking about this. I mean, you could just go straight across, but here, just to show, because it's really two different parts. I think between is neat. It makes me think of kind of like a braid. And so I want to emphasize that. Like that. Now, I do believe you could just do like this. And this could have been extended all the way up here. So you don't have to do it like I did. I'll probably do it this way as I continue. Maybe. I don't know. There's something about not having the graphite going over that. Although I could redefine it for sure. And then this is going to go up. Yeah, it's not going to matter. But I did partly want to also show my thought process on it. Just because Yeah, and I forgot that part. There we have it. It is just neat. I think I want a little bit darker. And I'll do it with the graphite. And then if it's still not dark enough, I'll use the colorless blender and we'll see. And I'm not bringing it out any further. I am just, look, oh, wait, let's just stop. Look at the improvement in just going a little bit darker with the graphite. I should have done it in it, well, although this is not spread out yet, so, but it makes a difference. I should say, it makes a difference when you use the Tortillion and spread it out, even more so. Yeah, like it. And I hope you have too. If you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. As I'm looking at it, I'm going to add some around here because I feel like it needs to be curved. In the description section, as I mentioned, you will find links to the step outs. And then below that is my link tree. So if you enjoy what I put out and would like to join me and a bunch of other Tangle addicts to Tangle online, we would love to have you join us. I teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays, all except for the third Tuesday has a fee. Third Tuesday is free, as well as Thursday. And I do 2 sessions. I started doing that a long time ago, and I just keep it up. So I teach it's 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern time, but there are a couple links in the link tree where you can follow follow me on the places I post classes. Let's see. And the Tangle time is just an hour, just by the way. So we just have fun with whatever Tangle or Tangles that I pick to share. And really, really good. Let's see, what else do I want to mention? Oh, well, our Tangle Addicts, we have a community group on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook and would like to join us, find that link, click it, and answer the 4 questions. And as soon as I see it, then we'll let you in. And everything on there is self-explanatory. I just like to make sure to highlight those couple things. So, and I think that's all I'll highlight. All right, so with that... Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.